What's up guys, DecaCrafter here, and today we're setting up an ftb-skies or ftb-skies server so that you and your friends can play together, and I'm going to show you how to install the mod pack itself. First thing you're going to want to do, go to the Feed the Beast website. There'll be a link in the description, and you want to go there and just get the FTB app. Once you've done that, and you're signed into your FTB app, you're going to load it up. You're probably going to start on the home page. Chances are it's going to have ftb-skies right here, but in case you don't see it, go to browse, just type in ftb-skies, and you'll see it pop up right here. Now what you want to do is hit the install button, click install. Now this is just installing for your client, so we do have to set up the server still, but you will have to wait until it's done installing for your client. Alright, now that the mod pack's installed, hit go to instance, click versions right here. Now it looks like they haven't actually updated the server pack, so you will, even though you're playing 1.0.2, you'll need to click 1.0.1 and you'll see the server files here. Click server files. I'm downloading for Windows, but you can choose your operating system here. Then click on ftb-skies. And it actually shows the 1.0.2 version here, it appears. So we're all set for that. Just hit download for Windows. Once it's downloaded, right click it, hit show in folder, or you can just hit this little file icon here, and we can see the server installer. So we're going to close out of the Feed the Beast website. We got 1.0.2 even though it doesn't show it here, which is funny. We're not going to hit play quite yet because setting up the server is going to take some processing power. Now what you want to do is right click your desktop, go to new, and create a new folder. I'm going to name it ftb-skies, and it's just going to be our server folder. Now if you drag this into here, and you notice that your file has a green check mark, a red X, or a loading icon next to it, that means your desktop is linked to cloud storage, so it's actually not going to work or run properly. So what you want to do is go to this PC, open your local disk C or any hard drive that you have in your PC, and then create your new server folder within here directly. And then you're just going to drag that server installer into the folder in your C drive. But anyway, go to your server folder and open it up. Click the server installer. We can close the downloads now. It's going to ask you a series of questions, which you pretty much just, for the first one, hit enter. It's going to install to the current directory that we put the server installer in. Now it's going to ask, already exists, still want to install, hit yes, or put a Y and hit enter. Then put a Y and hit enter again. Now this part is going to take a minute, so just let it think, let it do what it's going to do. Alright, it should close on its own and you should see all these files here. We're going to actually delete the installer because we no longer need it. And you'll see this start file. Now, to change the RAM on your server, you're actually going to want to open the user JVM args. And you'll see right here it starts with 4 gigs. If you're going to have a few friends, I would recommend more than 4 gigs of RAM. I'm going to put mine to 6. And if you don't know how much RAM your PC has, it's super easy to check. But you right click your Windows icon and just hit system and you'll see installed RAM in there. If you don't want to host on your PC because you don't have enough RAM or it's laggy or whatever, you can use the Minecraft server host. I personally recommend Shockby. I have a link to them in the description if you want to support the channel. And you can save 25% with code DecaCrafter. Now one last thing you're going to do, just in case your server for whatever reason won't start up, it could be that you don't have the proper version of Java. So I will provide a Java link in the description, but you're going to want to open up your File Explorer, go to this PC, local disk C, program files, and then scroll down until you see Java. Open that up, and you should see JDK 17. This is Java 8, so we can leave that in there. But if you have Java 18, 19, or 20, you're going to want to delete them because they'll override your Java 17 when trying to run the server. If you don't have Java 17, again, the link is in the description. Just go ahead and download and install it. And now we can get back to the server. So open up your server folder again, hit start. Now it's going to ask you if you want to agree to the EULA. You just put a Y and hit enter again. And now it's going to start installing everything for the server. If you guys run into any issues at all, please join my Discord and I'm more than willing to help you figure out what's going on. Link to the Discord is also going to be in the description. And loading up the server is going to take a minute, so again, just let it do its thing. You can test to see if the server is done loading by typing a simple command into the console and seeing if it responds instantly. I typed list and it says there are 0 out of a max 20 players online. That's just the max by default. If you need more people on your server, you can change that in the server properties file. Now to opt yourself, in case you want to be using admin commands, you just type OP and then for example DecaCrafter, because that's my Minecraft name, and then I can opt myself on the server, make DecaCrafter a server operator. Now for your friends to join the server, they're going to want to go to their Feed the Beast and hit play on the Feed the Beast Skies after they've installed it as well. So we're going to do that right now. One thing that you have to do is port forward. If you don't know how to port forward or you've never port forwarded from Minecraft before, then go ahead and check out my port forwarding tutorial also in the description, and you can go ahead and do that. It will only take a few minutes, but your friends are going to need your public IP in order to join your server. You can see your IP on canyouseeme.org in the little box that says your IP. That's your public IP. It's totally different from your IPv4 and stuff that you're going to be using in the port forwarding tutorial. All that will make a lot more sense once you go check it out. But your friends will not be able to join your server until you do that. So go ahead and go do that and then come back here and I'll show you the final step for getting them on your server. Alright, now that we've got our ftb-skies open and our server running in the background, we can go ahead and minimize it if you want. You're going to go to multiplayer. Don't show this again because that's annoying. Proceed. Add server. Name the server whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave it as Minecraft server. Put a 0, and this is how you're going to connect. Now, your friends, again, are going to need your public IP, so they can name it whatever they want as well, but they're going to put, for server address, your public IP, which, again, you can see on canyouseeme.org, link in the description. Hit done. And now you can join your ftb-skies server. We are now on the server. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want more server tutorials, go ahead and hit subscribe, like the video, and enjoy playing ftb-skies with your friends. Adios!